Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I wanted to talk about Circus of the Dead. This is a Billy Pond movie. He's a really nice guy. We are friends on Facebook, and once in a blue moon we will interact. Um, I actually won the DVD version of this in a contest from 13 Knot Productions. Big shout out to Corey Jordan. I then heard from my good buddy Alex that he had bought two of these in error recently, so I purchased one of them off of him for a very good price. He just wanted to get rid of one because he bought two. I think the one he kept was autographed, if memory serves. So I got a good deal on this. So I gave it a rewatch on Blu-ray now, and I just wanted to talk about the Circus of the Dead a little bit. First and foremost, if you are afraid of clowns, this will make matters much worse for you. Unlike something like It, where the clown is there, but it's a little more of a mystique going on, these guys are up in your face. Um, Billy has made a good independent film that's creepy, violent, pretty gory, and has some characters that stand out and have become cult figures over the past few years, especially the main character played by Bill Ober Jr. Jr. Papa Corn. So he's the main little thinner guy on the front there. If you could see him, not sure how well. So the story of the movie is this family goes to the carnival, the circus to see the show, and the main character, the main clown, I should say, Papa Corn, gets a liking to the main character's wife, and he picks her out, and then plays a game with the audience to win a basket, and make sure that he calls out her number so that they're the ones winning the basket and that they can steal their home address. And then the craziness ensues. He goes to the house, and I don't want to give away too much, but tons of violence and very sadistic, you know, actions against the family. One of the things I did find kind of strange, which I guess is just in like the acting choice in general, the casting choice, the two main characters, the family members, the wife and the husband, look a little older than I think they're supposed to be. The husband has a very, very dark goatee. It's like black, but his hair has that like dyed blonde 90s kind of look. So a little strange in that regard. They did look a little older than I think what they were trying to portray with young children, but maybe it was just me. Anyhow, the clowns go to the house, they run amok, and then the rest of the movie is sort of this road trip, if you will, with the clowns causing chaos in their wake. That's the gist of the story without me saying too much and giving away too much of the little details about the family or the relationships of the family and stuff like that. The clown party is made up of mainly these four guys on the front. I know one of them is, I think the midget is Junior, I want to say. Then there's Noodlehead. Um, oh, I can't remember the last guy's name. And then the main one is Papa Corn. This also includes a short from Billy Pond of one of the Circus of the Dead characters that you don't see, and that is Doll Boy. He is this heavyset fellow on the back with the hammer. He, what I read about was that Billy wanted to do a short film before he did a feature film. This is his first feature-length film, by the way, and he did one with Doll Boy, a short, to see how it went, and then he did Circus of the Dead. But there is a pretty cool nod to it after the credits, which I forgot to stay and watch, but I did watch afterwards on the internet. So I would recommend staying after the credits for this one if you see it. If you like violence and over the top gore, I would definitely recommend Circus of the Dead. If you're squeamish, if you don't like some nudity or stuff like that, maybe stay away. It's sort of in the realm, I know Billy's going to hate this, it's sort of in the realm gore wise of something like Terrifier, but more sexualized. There's definitely some really gratuitous violence and rape scenes. The main character, Papa Corn, is despicable. he comes off as so creepy and weird. Um, there's times during the film where he touches himself and starts drooling, like spitting on a window. He's just a real weirdo. The Bill Obert Jr. Really played this character well because the guy seems like a nut. So, my only downs, I would say, as I said, the two main characters looked a little older than I think they were trying to portray, but they did a pretty good job. Some of the acting was a little stilted. You have to keep in mind this is not a Hollywood production. This is the first feature length film for an independent movie, and in that regard, it's very good. You will find little things here or there you may not love, but overall, I think he did a great job. I'm trying to think what else I wanted to talk about. I think the if you're sort of the type of person who watches a film and roots for the bad guys just to see how crazy it gets, you'll like Circus of the Dead. Um, Overall, the movie is I don't want to say sad, but the main characters have so many bad things happening to them throughout the film that it's it's not going to end well. That these people are most likely not going to get out of this situation, I guess is what I should say. So, if any of that sounded interesting to you, I would definitely check out Circus of the Dead. It's currently on Amazon Prime. I believe that version is a little cut, so they took out some of the nudity, I think, and a little bit of the violence. But overall, it is a good, creepy clown movie that you could definitely watch with your buddies, have a few drinks, and laugh at the carnage that's ensuing throughout the film. As I said, Bill Obert Jr. did an excellent job as Papa Corn. He was completely deranged and weird, and they go to conventions and stuff now and sign autographs and in makeup, and I can totally tell that for years to come, this cast, especially Bill, will be a cult icon because for an independent film, it was done very well. So check out Circus of the Dead, Billy Pond, what's up? Thanks guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.